You have been carrying something heavy for a long time, and somewhere in the middle of it, you stopped asking when it would end. You just kept going. That is not weakness. That is the kind of strength most people never develop. Stay with me for just a few minutes, because what you are about to hear is not something to ignore or scroll past. It carries a weight that could shift how you see your life from this very moment. Chosen one, it is over, and you will never have to go through that again. Imagine these words being spoken directly into your heart, steady and clear, reminding you that the painful cycle you have been trapped in has finally reached its end. This means the struggle that drained you, the season that broke your strength, and the burden that followed you day after day is now closing for good. What is happening is not random. It is a turning point where your endurance has met its reward and your suffering has reached its limit. You need to stay with this until the end, because what unfolds here will help you understand why it had to happen and what is about to replace it in your life. Type Amen to affirm. You are not imagining this shift, and you are not being given false hope, because what you endured was real, and it shaped you in ways you did not even notice. The statement that it is over means the lesson has been completed. The pressure has served its purpose, and the chapter that once felt endless is now being sealed. You will never have to relive that exact pain again, because growth does not repeat the same test once it has been passed. What lies ahead is different in nature, lighter in weight, and filled with opportunities that were not possible before this transformation. You are being moved out of survival and into restoration, and that transition begins with understanding that the hardest part is truly behind you. There were nights when you felt like nothing would change, when silence surrounded you and answers felt distant and unclear. You kept going even when you were tired of holding on, even when it felt like no one noticed your effort. That persistence matters more than you realize, because it is the reason you are standing at this moment of release. The weight you carried was never meant to stay forever. It was meant to build something inside you that could not be taken away. Now that it has done its work, it is being lifted from your life, so you can move forward without that constant pressure. And if that truth just touched something in you, hit that like button right now. Not for me, but as your own act of agreement with what you already know to be true about yourself. You made it through. Press like and let that be recorded. But there is a difference now. The end of that struggle does not mean you forget it. It means you are no longer controlled by it. This is the moment where your story shifts, from endurance to growth, from pain to purpose. What you are stepping into will not feel familiar at first, because peace can feel strange after chaos. You might question whether it will last, or whether the same pattern will return. But it will not repeat in the same way. You have already walked through that fire, and there is no reason to send you back into it again. The path ahead is designed for who you have become, not who you were when the struggle began. That is why this ending is so important, because it marks the beginning of something new that matches your strength. Type 1111 if you believe. There is a quiet rebuilding happening inside you. Even if you cannot fully see it yet, your confidence is returning in small ways. Your hope is becoming steady again, and your perspective is changing. These are signs that you are no longer stuck in the same place, even if everything around you has not visibly changed yet. This ministry exists because people like you believe in carrying this word further. If you have ever felt led to sow into this work, there is a link in the description below and a QR code on your screen right now. No pressure, no obligation. Just an open door for those who feel called to partner with what heaven is doing here. Real transformation often begins within before it shows itself outwardly. What you are feeling right now is the early stage of a new chapter forming. One that is not shaped by fear, but by clarity. You were never meant to stay in that place forever, even though it felt like there was no exit at times. The delay you experienced was not a denial. It was preparation that took longer than you expected. Every moment you thought you were being overlooked was actually building something that would support you later. Now that you have reached the end of that phase, you are being given space to breathe again, to move without the same resistance. This is not luck. It is a result of everything you endured and everything you refused to give up on. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice small shifts that confirm this change is real. Situations that once triggered, you will no longer have the same effect. Obstacles that once stopped you will feel easier to overcome. This is how you know the cycle has truly ended. Because your response to life is no longer shaped by that old weight. You are becoming someone who moves with more peace, more clarity, and more confidence than before. That is the reward of making it through something that once felt impossible. This is not a temporary pause. It is a lasting shift that is changing how you experience everything around you. You are stepping into a place where your energy is no longer drained by the same weight you carried for so long. Before we go any further, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, because we walk through words like this together, week after week, and think of one person right now who needs to hear this. Someone still carrying that same weight, still inside the cycle you just came out of. Share this with them today. Your obedience to send this could be the exact word that saves their breakthrough. There were times when you questioned whether it would ever end. When you wondered if this was simply how your life would always feel. You pushed forward even when nothing seemed to improve. And that persistence is the reason you have reached this turning point. You were being strengthened in ways that could not be rushed, even though it felt like you were being held back. Now that the pressure has done its work, it is no longer needed, and it is being removed from your path. You are not losing anything by leaving it behind. You are gaining space for something better to grow. Type 555 to affirm. The ending of that chapter is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet and steady. Like a door closing gently behind you, you may not have realized the exact moment it ended, but you can feel that it has. The tension that once lived in your thoughts is fading. Your reactions are becoming more grounded and less overwhelmed. This is how true change shows itself, not through sudden chaos, but through calm consistency. You are being restored piece by piece, and each step forward confirms that you are no longer in the same place. What once triggered fear or doubt in you is starting to lose its power, and you are responding differently, without even trying. This is a sign that you have grown beyond what once controlled you. You are not the same person who entered that struggle, and that is why you cannot return to it in the same way. Growth creates distance between you and your past, and that distance protects you from repeating the same cycle. You are moving forward with a new awareness that will guide your decisions and keep you aligned with what is meant for you. There is also a rebuilding happening in your confidence, one that is not based on outside validation, but on what you have survived. You know now what you are capable of, even if you do not say it out loud. That knowledge becomes a quiet strength that supports you in every situation you face. You are no longer easily shaken because you have already faced something that tested you deeply. What comes next will not break you. It will reveal how strong you have truly become. As you continue on this path, the energy you carry is no longer heavy, and that change will reflect in the people and opportunities that come your way. You are not meant to stay connected to what hurt you. You are meant to move toward what builds you. This shift may feel unfamiliar at first, but it is exactly where you need to be. You are entering a season where things begin to align more naturally, without the same level of struggle you once faced. Type 222 to receive blessings. It is important to understand that this new phase will still require your awareness, but it will not demand the same level of endurance. You will no longer have to fight through every step. Because the path is becoming clearer, you are being supported in ways you could not see before. And that support will continue as long as you stay aligned with your growth. The ending of that difficult season has created room for this support to flow into your life. You are no longer blocked in the same way, and that makes all the difference. There may still be moments when you look back and feel the echo of what you went through, but those moments will not pull you back. They will simply remind you of how far you have come and how much has changed. Your story is not defined by that struggle anymore. It is shaped by how you moved through it and what you became because of it. That is something no one can take from you, and it will continue to guide you forward. You are carrying wisdom now that will protect you from repeating the same patterns. This wisdom will help you make better choices and recognize what aligns with your growth. You are no longer settling for what drains you, because you have experienced the cost of that. Instead, you are choosing what brings peace and stability into your life. This is how you maintain the progress you have made and continue building something stronger. The ending of this chapter is not just about leaving something behind. It is about stepping into something new with intention. You are not being placed back at the beginning. You are being moved forward into a higher place. Everything you went through has prepared you for this. Even the moments that felt pointless at the time, nothing was wasted, and nothing was without purpose. You are now in a position to use what you have learned in ways that will benefit you moving forward. Every word spoken here reaches someone who needed it exactly today. If this channel has become a place where you find strength, and you feel prompted to support that mission, the link is right below this video and pinned in the first comment. You can also scan the QR code on your screen right now. Your seed helps this reach the next chosen one waiting to hear it. As you continue to grow, you will notice that your perspective keeps expanding. Things that once seemed overwhelming will now feel manageable. Challenges will no longer feel like threats. You are developing a sense of balance that allows you to handle situations with clarity instead of fear. This is the result of everything you have overcome, and it will continue to strengthen as you move forward. You are not returning to who you were. You are becoming someone stronger, wiser, and more grounded. This is how you know the ending was real, because your reactions have changed without you needing to force them. You are becoming someone who moves forward with calm strength instead of constant pressure. There is a new rhythm forming in your life, one that is not built on survival, but on growth and stability. You are starting to notice moments where you feel at ease without needing a reason, and that is something you have not felt in a long time. This ease is not temporary. It is part of the new space you are stepping into. It may feel unfamiliar at first, but that does not mean it is not meant for you. It simply means you are adjusting to a life that no longer revolves around struggle. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You are also beginning to see yourself differently, not through the lens of what you went through, but through the strength you gained from it. The way you think, the way you respond, and the way you carry yourself is shifting. You are no longer reacting from pain. You are responding from clarity. This is a powerful change, because it shapes everything that comes next in your life. It allows you to make choices that support your peace instead of disrupting it. What once felt heavy now feels distant, almost like something that happened to another version of you. That version of you did what was needed to get through. And now you are stepping into a version of yourself that can finally breathe. You are not forgetting what happened, but you are no longer living inside it. That separation is what gives you the freedom to move forward without fear. You are no longer tied to that experience in the same way. As you continue, you will notice that your environment begins to reflect this inner change. The people you connect with, the conversations you have, and the opportunities that appear will start to align with your new energy. You are no longer attracting the same patterns because you are no longer operating from the same place. This is not coincidence. It is the natural result of your growth. Everything around you is adjusting to who you have become. Type 12 to claim miracles. There will be moments where you pause and realize how far you have come, and those moments will feel quiet but powerful. You will recognize that what once felt impossible to escape is now behind you. That realization will bring a sense of gratitude that is deeper than words. It will remind you that even in your hardest moments, something was working in your favor. You were being carried through a process that had a purpose, even when it did not feel that way. You are also learning how to protect your peace, not by shutting yourself off, but by choosing what you allow into your life. You are becoming more aware of what supports you and what drains you, and that awareness will guide your decisions. You are no longer ignoring what does not feel right, because you have learned the cost of doing that. This is how you maintain the progress you have made. You move forward with intention instead of habit. There is a sense of stability building within you, one that is not easily shaken. Even when something unexpected happens, you are able to stay grounded in a way that you could not before. This is because your foundation has changed. It is no longer built on uncertainty, but on everything you have learned and overcome. That foundation will continue to support you as you move into new experiences. You may still have moments where you feel uncertain, but those moments will pass quickly. They will not take hold of you in the same way they once did. You have gained the ability to move through those feelings without getting stuck in them. That is a sign of real growth, not the absence of difficulty, but the ability to handle it differently. You are no longer overwhelmed by every challenge, because you have developed a strength that stays with you. As you look ahead, you will begin to see possibilities that you could not see before. Your vision is expanding, and you are allowing yourself to imagine something better. This is important because it shapes the direction you move in. When you believe that something good is possible, you begin to move toward it naturally. You are no longer limited by what you went through. You are guided by what you are becoming. The end of that difficult season has created space for something new to grow. And that growth will continue as long as you nurture it. You are not starting over. You are starting from experience. Everything you learned is now a part of you, and it will help you navigate what comes next. You are moving forward with more awareness, more strength, and more clarity than before. That is what makes this new chapter different. There is also a deeper sense of trust forming within you, one that does not depend on everything going perfectly. You understand now that even when things are not easy, there is still a path forward. This trust allows you to move with confidence, even when you do not have all the answers. You are no longer waiting for certainty to take action. You are moving forward because you know you can handle what comes your way. You are being guided into a life that feels more aligned with who you truly are. The distractions and struggles that once pulled you away from that alignment are no longer holding you back. You are able to focus on what matters to you, and that focus will help you build something meaningful. You are not just moving away from pain, you are moving toward purpose. That shift is what makes this moment so important. Everything you have gone through has led you to this point. and now you are ready to step into what comes next. You are not carrying the same weight, and you are not facing the same obstacles. You are moving forward with a sense of freedom that you have not felt in a long time. That freedom will continue to grow as you embrace this new phase of your life. You are no longer defined by your past. You are shaped by your strength. Read that again slowly, because someone else is listening to those exact words right now, and they cannot receive them yet. Not because the words are not true for them, because they are still living inside the story that says otherwise. They survived the same kind of season you survived. They endured the same kind of weight, but no one has yet stood over their life and said, "What you went through did not define you. It built you." They are still waiting for that word, still carrying a past that has convinced them it is permanent. This message exists to reach them before the past wins. Before we close, I want to say this once. If this word has done something real in you today, and you feel heaven asking you to sow into this work, do not ignore that prompting. There is a link in the description below and pinned in the first comment, and a QR code on your screen right now. Whatever you give becomes seed for someone else's breakthrough tomorrow. You are no longer defined by your past. You are shaped by your strength. This is not because life has suddenly become perfect, but because you are no longer carrying the same internal weight that once made everything feel heavier. What changed inside you is now shaping what happens outside you. There was a time when every step forward felt like a struggle, when even simple things seemed to take more energy than they should have. You questioned yourself. You doubted your direction, and at times you felt like you were moving without purpose. But even in those moments, something within you refused to stop, and that quiet determination carried you further than you realized. Now you are standing in a place where that effort is beginning to return to you in a different form. You are not pushing as hard, yet you are moving further. And that is the sign that the season has truly shifted. Type 333 to affirm. This peace comes from knowing that you have already made it through something that once felt impossible. It gives you a sense of stability that stays with you even when things are uncertain. You are no longer shaken by every change because you have learned how to stay grounded within yourself. That grounding is what allows you to move forward without fear controlling your decisions. As you continue, you will begin to notice that your relationships are also changing. The connections that once drained you will no longer hold the same place in your life. You are becoming more selective, not out of fear, but out of understanding what you truly need. The people who come into your life now will feel different, because they will align with the person you have become. You are no longer drawn to what brings confusion. You are drawn to what brings clarity and support. There is a sense of clarity growing within you that helps you see situations for what they truly are. You are no longer overthinking every detail or questioning your worth in the same way. This clarity allows you to make decisions with confidence. Even when the outcome is not fully known, you trust yourself more now. And that trust will guide you through everything that comes next. It is not about having all the answers. It is about knowing that you can handle whatever unfolds. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are also learning how to move at your own pace, without comparing yourself to others or feeling like you are falling behind. This is important, because your path is not meant to look like anyone else's. The timing of your life is unique, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should for you. You are not late, you are not off track, and you are not missing out. You are right where you need to be, moving forward in a way that is right for you. There will be moments where you pause and reflect on everything you have been through, and those moments will feel different now. Instead of pain, you will feel a sense of strength and understanding. You will see how every challenge shaped you and prepared you for this new phase. Nothing was wasted, and nothing was meaningless. Every experience added something to you that you now carry forward with confidence. You are also becoming more aware of your own needs, and you are no longer ignoring them. You are learning how to take care of yourself in ways that support your well-being. This includes setting boundaries, choosing rest when you need it, and not overextending yourself for things that do not serve you. This is not selfish. It is necessary for maintaining the balance you are building. You are creating a life that supports you instead of draining you. There is a new sense of purpose beginning to form. Even if it is not fully clear yet, you may feel drawn towards certain ideas, goals, or directions that were not as strong before. This is part of the transition you are going through. You are being guided towards something that aligns with who you have become. It will not all happen at once, but step by step, it will become clearer. You are also learning how to trust the process even when you do not have all the answers. This trust allows you to move forward with confidence without needing everything to be certain. You understand now that growth does not always come with clarity right away. Sometimes it unfolds as you move, and that is okay. You are no longer waiting for the perfect moment. You are creating it through your actions. There is a deeper sense of peace settling into your life, one that is not easily disturbed. Even when something unexpected happens, you are able to stay grounded. This is because your foundation has changed. It is no longer built on uncertainty, but on everything you have learned and overcome. That foundation will continue to support you as you move forward. You are not the same person who started this journey, and that is something to be proud of. You have grown in ways that are not always visible, but they are real. You have developed strength, patience, and understanding that will stay with you. This is what makes this new phase different from anything you have experienced before. You are moving forward with a stronger sense of self. Everything ahead of you is shaped by the person you have become. This means that your future will not look like your past. You are no longer repeating the same patterns. You are creating new ones. This is how you move into a better phase of your life, by becoming someone who can sustain it. You are building something that will last. Keep moving forward with this awareness, because it will guide you through every step. You are not going back to what you left behind. You are stepping into something that reflects your strength, your growth, and your resilience. This is your confirmation that it is truly over, and that what lies ahead is meant to build you in ways that you have been waiting for. As you continue, you will begin to see opportunities that were not visible to you before. These opportunities are aligned with the person you have become, not the person you used to be. You are now in a position to recognize what is right for you and what is not. This awareness will help you make choices that support your growth and protect your peace. You are no longer settling for less. You are choosing what aligns with your worth. Type 888 if you are ready to receive what was always meant for you. There is also a deeper sense of gratitude forming within you, not just for the good moments, but for everything that shaped you. You are beginning to understand that even the hardest experiences added something valuable to your life. This understanding does not erase the pain, but it transforms how you see it. You are no longer defined by what you went through. You are strengthened by it. That strength is now part of who you are. You are also learning how to move forward without carrying fear into every situation. The fear that once held you back is losing its influence, and you are stepping into a space where you feel more secure. This does not mean you will never feel uncertain, but it means uncertainty will not stop you. You have developed the ability to keep going, even when things are not fully clear. That ability will continue to support you as you move ahead. There is a sense of alignment growing in your life, where things begin to feel like they are falling into place. This alignment is not accidental. It is the result of your growth and your willingness to keep moving forward. You are no longer forcing things to happen. You are allowing them to unfold naturally. This creates a sense of ease that you have not felt in a long time. You are moving with the flow of your life instead of against it. Over. That word has been sitting inside everything you just heard. The cycle is over. The wait is over. The survival season is over. But over does not begin with the ending. Over begins with the releasing. The moment you stop holding your hands closed, enduring, protecting, carrying what already served its purpose, is the moment what has always been waiting for you finally has room to arrive. Because what is over cannot be held, and what is coming cannot land in hands that are still full. There are people still in the middle of what you just came out of, still pushing through the invisible resistance, still questioning whether the path forward exists, still carrying a weight that has already done everything it was designed to do. But no one has told them the work is finished. They are not far from this moment. They are one word away from the same exhale you just took. This message exists to reach them before exhaustion becomes a decision. If you feel that this work has poured into your life and you want to pour something back, there is a link in the description below and pinned in the first comment. There is also a QR code on your screen right now. If that is easier for you, you can support this channel by sowing a seed there. It does not have to be much. It is the heart behind it that matters. Your generosity seeds your own harvest. When you give into the work that speaks life into you, heaven takes notice. So if you feel led, go to that link. Now every offering is seen and honored. Your seed here is not just generosity. It is a declaration. When you give from this place, from the part of you that kept going when it would have been easier to stop, you are making the same choice your endurance made every single night. You did not give up. And as you plant, bring your prayer with it. Not in vague terms, the specific version. The rest you finally feel safe enough to take. The strength you built in seasons no one witnessed. That you are now ready to walk in fully. The peace that does not depend on everything being resolved before you allow yourself to feel it. The person in your family line who will not have to carry what you carried because of what you are building now. Plant that alongside your seed, because every seed you release turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. This is not poetry. It is a living promise about your future. Now, let us keep going. Because God is not done, you are no longer defined by your past. You are shaped by your strength. If you want to stay inside this kind of word, if you want to keep receiving language that names what is already happening inside you, subscribe to this channel right now and turn on notifications. These messages are not random. They are released at specific moments for specific people. If this one found you today, the next one already has your name on it. Subscribe, hit the bell, stay connected, and your receiving does not begin when everything aligns, not as a wish, as your declaration that the cycle has ended. And what comes next is already in motion. If this word stirred something in you today, if you feel that something has shifted inside you and the cycle has truly ended, I want to hear from you. Drop "I am free" in the comments as your declaration. Let that be your agreement with what heaven has already spoken over your life. And do not forget to subscribe, because this is only the beginning. We are going deeper into everything that comes after the breakthrough.